friends at StormSmart, a trusted name in hurricane protection. Well, StormSmart is now FloodSmart too. With how they can protect you, Matt Clausen, head of engineering and innovation, is with us. Now, what is happening? How are you?
I'm well, how are you? Thanks for having me.
I am so glad that we're talking about this. I love being able to use this platform and share ways that families can stay safe, they can protect their homes. And so many people do think of StormSmart when they think of those things, right?
Of course, yes.
And now you're taking it a different step.
Correct.
Where did this idea come from? Take me back. I mean, obviously you had to hear that people were being impacted by flooding, and some of the things that you had created in the past weren't necessarily solving that problem.
Correct. So for anyone that's been part of Southwest Florida the last several years, right, you've noticed the trend with the hurricanes that have impacted us, that the increased intensity, as you will, right, and it also brought in this storm surge that's came on and caused tons of destruction, right? So this is our 30th hurricane season now where we have heard the stories, the horror stories. So we needed a product, we needed a solution for our customers, and that's where we introduced FloodSmart.
Okay. What do we have here? Because I just look at this and I'm like, oh, is this a covering for windows or what? I mean, what do we have here? Because this is about the flooding, which is what causes a lot of damage when it comes to these storms.
Correct.
Anyways.
So this is our FloodSmart system. So what this has been developed by our innovation engineering team at StormSmart. So it's an aluminum flood barrier system. So you have your aluminum tracks, your aluminum panels, and how it works is the tracks, they get installed to the host of the walls, right? So right up against your openings. And then those stay permanent, and then your panels, they get inserted into the tracks as a removable option, so really quick to deploy.
We're taking a look right now of someone installing. It does look relatively easy. It doesn't look like it needs to be a stress once that permanent part is put on, right?
Correct. No, it's very simple. So the development of this was making it so that it was user-friendly, because there's a lot of different products out in the market, right? There's perimeter products. There's a lot of things that are very difficult to do. So our idea and our concept was to make it very simple for the homeowner, right? Because we know that it's got to be easy, it's got to be quick, and it's got to give the consumers a peace of mind after they install it. So,
and it's got to work. How does it work? What did you bring here? I feel like we've got a little more show and tell here.
We have some samples.
So because flooding, again, water, I've always been told you can't stop per se.
Correct. I don't know if I'm able to undo this real quick. I can show you real quick if I remove a panel.
Yeah.
So how it works, so your panels are going to come apart like this, and I don't need to take the whole thing, but there's a series of rubber gaskets on the back of the track, and then on the very bottom, there's a large bottom gasket. So it's a dual compression system, meaning you're going to compress the system back against the track gasket, and you're going to compress the system down to the floor. That's how you're going to get that watertight seal. Now, what I brought here is more or less to kind of show the differences of our product and others. To make sure that we make the right decision.
Please, we've only got a little bit of time left, so I want to make sure and do the compare and contrast here.
Gotcha. So what sets us apart, right, is really two things. It's our product itself and it's our processes. So this is our product. It's got some of the thickest aluminum walls in the industry, right? That's going to help that product from deflecting. And if you look at the differences, you have your triangular internal rib support, right? So geometry engineering teaches us that triangles are stronger than squares, right?
I didn't remember that, so I'm glad you did.
Exactly. So we wanted to implement this into our design and really just make sure that when you choose this product, whether you go with us or not, you want to make sure that it's a trusted company that knows the industry, knows how to protect, and also the product will also with us.
Well, I know that's StormSmart. I know you guys are protecting Floridians. In fact, you can go ahead and schedule your free in-home consultation. Right there's the information for you to do that. Again, so glad you're here today.
Thank you so much.